Hi there, welcome to Nonsense Whisky. My name's Vin PF, and this is the penultimate episode of a little American series I'm doing covering bourbons and American whiskies from mainly Kentucky and Texas, to be fair. But like I say, this is episode 10 of 11. We've done some amazing jams so far. Please feel free to check back onto the playlist. Should pop up down here, somewhere down there, that sort of thing. And go back and have a look. But today, for the second to last episode, we've got the Michter's US Star 1 small batch bourbon. Not sure why they do the US Star 1. I think it's just a little thing just to make it stand out a little bit. But anyway, let's carry on. Now, a little thing about Michter's, bit of a weird one because they kind of just appeared from nowhere with this premium brand. Now, they're kind of, it's just a brand really. It's not really a distillery, which is something we're used to seeing in Scotch. You know, it's named after the distillery, aged 10 years, whatever. And this is kind of the Kentucky Bourbon Distillers, possibly even the Willett Distilling Company, depending on who you speak to. And this is one of their brands that they chuck out. They've got a load of stuff you can choose from. They've got a rye, they've got bourbon, they've got an unblended American whiskey, and loads of other gubbins as well. And I hear loads of good things about them, which is why I'm really looking forward to trying this. Among the bourbon people that I know, it's kind of heralded as a bit of a premium product. And I should hope so, because in this country it retails for about 50 to 55 pounds for a bottle, which is pushing above my kind of threshold for, yeah, just buy it. When I get to 50 quid, it's got to be good for me to spend that sort of money on it. I know that bottles go thousands and thousands, but for me, at my stage in life, 50 quid is my kind of shelf. I will pay more if it's really good. So, let's crack on and see what we got. Now, it's a bourbon, no added colour, all that gubbins. I'm not sure of the mash bill on this one. I did a bit of research online, couldn't find much of it, so I'm sure somebody knows, but you know, at least 51% corn, probably rye, judging by some of the tasting notes I've got, and maybe a little bit of malted barley, I would imagine. But yeah, let's go. So, on the nose, we're getting a lot of kind of brown sugar and raisins, and although some people don't say they don't get it, I get some oaky notes as well. I mean, that may well be because it's a small batch. You know, you don't know if you're getting the same thing that's in a bottle 5 years ago. I doubt it. Small batch is anything really, isn't it? It's from really small to quite a lot, and the things that you normally see are vatted or mass produced in some way or whatever. It's very rarely like really small batches unless it says so. So it could be different, this is the thing. So it's hard to say, and I don't know what batch this came from because this is actually part of my dram team set. I'll pop a link in the description below if you don't know them. If you're in the UK, really good value drams. Also, 45.7, which is a good number for an ABV. Oops, good number. Because, as I've always said, it shows intent to provide quality. Sometimes it doesn't always work out like that, but 40% is just a big advert. We want your money. 45.7. I've had some good drams at that. Back to the nose. As said, yeah, so oaky. Let's have a taste. And my immediate reaction is how viscous it is, how thick it is. It's not the most thick bourbon I've ever had, but it's certainly thicker than most. And that's a good feeling, it's a good mouthfeel. It's also incredibly spicy. Very spicy, in fact. Maybe even a touch of kind of black pepper, cinnamon, that sort of thing. But yeah, very flavourful. Not overly complex, it's complex enough, you're picking out these little things, but I'm not convinced there's much more behind that, you know, scratch the surface, not much more behind that. As for the finish, I would say, still going, medium. It's not long, it's quite zingy and spicy still, and that's that's nice, you know, it's good. I like that. I like to still be tasting it a little while after, still enjoying it, still part of the experience. All in all, it's not a bad dram at all. You know, I was sceptical at 50 to 55 pounds, and to be brutally honest, maybe I still am. Would I jump out and pay that sort of money tomorrow for it? I'm not convinced I would. It's very good, and I certainly won't sniff at another dram of it, but for me and mine, 50 quid's a little bit too much, you know, when you've got stuff like this bad boy, 4 Roses single barrel. If you watched the last episode, you'll know this is a personal favourite of mine, and you're gonna have to work really hard to beat this, especially when I picked this up for like 35 quid, or maybe even a bit less. I think I maybe paid 30 for it, which is a bargain. I'm not gonna say, normally it's 40, but 15 quid more, in my opinion, no. I'm sure some of you will agree, some of you disagree. Feel free to discuss below. You know me, I like a good discussion. There you go. Michter's small batch bourbon. Pretty good. Get it for a good price. Bang on. Well, thanks for watching another episode of No Nonsense Whisky. Next Monday will be the final episode of the little mini series of American whiskies I'm doing, and we're going to be doing save maybe the best till last. We'll see, I don't know. I've heard it's pretty good, and that is this bad boy, the William LaRue Weller Antique Collection 2016 release. Really looking forward to that, so join me next week for that. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. There's lots of stuff going on at the moment, including a bit of live streaming, you may have seen. There you go. Thanks for watching.